Welcome to today's episode of Inspire Esteem Amplifying Voices. I remain your host, Rex Solomon's iLooks. Today, we have interesting discussion to talk about issues in the country that have caused a lot of problem, or better still, causing a lot of problem. And you people would like to hear it. You would like to know what we will discuss about this. You would like to know how the possible ways we can come about suggestions from our studio, from our guests. We have this one guest that always come around in our studio, and we are opportuned to discuss with this person just in a minute. Stay tuned, go nowhere as we bring forth the discussion. Welcome back to the show. We are with Uncle Goody. Welcome, Uncle Goody.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. This another interesting topic we have this week, and know that you so much love these topics that we have today. Okay. So just recently, a new government is being sworn in, and within a twinkle of an eye, we saw his first lady, and she came out in a grand style. You understand? She came out with this grand style. I know you guys understand what I mean. You know who I'm talking about. She came out with this grand style with a D's on Dino Malaye. So, I don't understand. Can you tell us? Do you have anything to say about this?
Okay, you know what? When people, especially in politics, when they come into power or when they ascertain some certain heights, there is bound to be, matters like this, where people tend to, go digging into the past, trying to bring up some ugly incidents that happened in the past, maybe either to, put down the person or to, bring the person up. So in this case, the issue about the first lady, Remy Tinubu, with Dino Malaye, I think this is something that happened far back as of 2016.
It's very interesting.
This is something that happened far back as 2016, and that was during when they were having a kind of closed door meetings. Then Remy was a senator. And Dino Malaye was also a senator. So, and both were in the same APC party. So they were having this close meeting as of then, and then one thing led to the other, and then exchanging of words, and according to Prime Share, then they said Dino made some statements then that led to the house kind of being a little divided. So I think now she has finally become a first lady. They are now throwing those days on Dino Malaye. So it's a normal thing we see every day on the politicians. They always come up with the days when maybe one or two persons attain some certain heights above the other. Yeah.
Wow, this is very interesting. You are giving it to us in this program back to back. You are really experienced. No, you are really experienced. You see why you people need to cling to this program. This program is very educative. You understand? We tend to bring people that has the information that you need to the table. Okay, and now, talking about this happening 2016, in fact, will I say how many years ago? So now, does this same statement or this same issue have something to do with Remy Bola Tinubu? Does this statement have anything to, or the issue have anything to do with what she said, that my family is blessed, that we don't need Nigerians' wealth, that they don't need Nigerians' wealth? I don't know, is this somehow part of the deals, or I don't understand?
To that, I believe anybody in a country who attained the level of being the president of a country, and of course the first lady of a country. At least, many people will say that they have gotten there to maybe to start, taking their own share of the money, and then she making that statement is to tell you that these people you are saying in government are not there for the money, because her husband was one time governor of Lagos State.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
He also was a senator in his own time. Then the lady in question was also a senator one time.
Yeah.
So now imagine someone who has attained those certain level
Status.
and then status now coming in as the president of the country. You don't expect him, maybe he's coming for the money,
Yeah.
because they are already blessed.
Yeah.
According to her, they are already blessed. The money is there. So that is what I think she meant by that.
Okay. Well, this is very, very wonderful.
Yeah.
It's very, very interesting. It's getting more interesting. So, funny enough, most of our viewers might not even know that both Tinubu himself, that's the president, and his wife are both senators one time.
Yeah.
Like, most people don't know. You understand? When you go to the street, they will just say the woman surfaced from nowhere. You understand? So, but it's nice. Another issue from the subsidy, there is another issue that came up now. Okay. The issue of minimum wage, that workers said they will stop work. So the president, Mr. Tinubu, now said he will have to review the minimum wage. So now, with the rise of things now, I want to know from your point of view, what do you think the minimum wage might result into? Like, how much do you think they will raise it to? Because minimum wage as of now is 30,000. From the last government, they increased it. So now, how much do you think it will go? Will it get to 100,000?
Okay. In that case, the Mr. President in his first speech, remember what we said the last time? He made mention that improving the livelihood of Nigerians is his number one priority of his government. So, and I believe in doing that, he when he was speaking with his, the governors from the APC parties, led by his chairman, Mr. Hope Uzodinma,
Yes.
Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State. He said that the national minimum wage needs a review.
Yeah.
You understand, to be reflected in its current realities. So in the sense that number one thing now is removal of fuel subsidy.
Yeah.
So I believe when that is being removed, they will now channel the money that was going for subsidy into those minimum wage.
Okay.
Then I know how they are going to pay the minimum wage and other loopholes that the government needs to fix in, because to them their number one priority is improving the citizens' livelihood. So I believe when it starts with the fuel subsidy removal, then they will now know how much that is being channeled there and how to, split it to both the minimum wage and other matters that needs to attend to. So by then we will know what the minimum wage will rise to.
Although, if you ask me, I would say 100K is not bad though, from 30K to 100K, because fuel is skyrocketed now.
Yes.
From how much to 600? No, in fact, you made another point which I know that so many people will go to our comment section to ask, and I would like to touch it before we go to the next question.
Okay.
You talked about if they remove the small subsidy. So are you trying to tell us here that they've not removed the subsidy and fuel is now 600 naira? At this our locality here, where is 600 naira? I don't know for you, and we would like you to comment it on the comment section. Tell us how much is fuel in your area. So let's go back to the program.
From what we're seeing, that if you follow the previous program that we did when I explained about the subsidy of a thing, all those things, those costs that they checkmate in order to bring it. So now the sellers now has gone back to its normal price, because the federal government has said they are going to remove the subsidy. So now some are selling at 600, some are selling at 550, which is to show you maybe the cost of distribution around the country, maybe what it takes from from the ports, maybe Lagos or Port Harcourt
Port
or
Harcourt,
whatever
yeah.
they really came in from,
Yeah.
to get to Lagos might not be the same transportation
Yeah.
cost to somewhere like Anambra
Yeah.
or
That's true.
so that is why those things are being like that. Okay.
So, but sorry for cutting you short. Are you trying to say that the president or the new government have not actually removed subsidy? Are you trying to say that people are acting based on the statement that it has not been implemented?
Yes, the present government said they are going to remove the subsidy.
Wow.
Now, and as Nigerians, is every little statement they
Take
carry
it
it
as-
out or take it much serious than even how it seems.
Yeah.
So then, with that statement, they have said, we are going back to the new era. So let them now use the one they have
Opportunity.
gathered already to use the opportunity to gain more gains before even the main
I mean,
subsidy removal will come.
Opportunity come but once. I trust Nigerians. This is very huge. You see why people need to be tuning to this channel, this program, Inspired Esteem, Amplifying Voices. Here we amplify your voice. We make you know what is the trending, what is the matter, how the solution will come, and from our own suggestion. Now I have something very special, though I don't want to move out of the current happenings in the country, Nigeria, because Nigeria has a lot. But something strikes me. I saw something recently. I said, no, I have to talk about this. And it's about our boss, like the general president. You understand? Bidding.
Okay.
You understand? Bidding. Bidding fell down. This is very funny. Bidding fell down on the graduation of the military, right? Yeah. He fell down. Like, I don't know. It's just too funny to me. When I saw it, I was like, no. We have to talk about this. So I don't know if you saw such.
Yeah, the video has been trending online. Anybody using social media will definitely see the trending video of the fall of Joe Biden, the United States president. To me, many people will be like, some will make jokes out of it that probably old age or maybe one or two things that he did is following him, or our Nigerians will say his village people is after him. But to me, I see it as a normal sleep. You understand? So most of these things do happen. You understand? Sometimes maybe on a serious gathering, you might slip, lose balance, and then fall.
That's true,
So I believe that's what happened to Mr. Biden, sorry, because he was just there to take salute, and on moving out, he slipped and then he fell. It just happened that the cameras were on him and they got everything. So it's just a slip up.
This one is very funny. Like, run for. Our president has his own. You understand? So let's let's keep on the move. At this junction, we are coming to the end of today's program, and there is something very important we want to add to this, like a salt. We want to garnish it with a salt.
Okay.
And this is from your experience. I've gone into the streets. I've asked so many people this same question. So I want to ask you to know what you actually feel about this question.
Okay.
And the question goes like this: do you think that follow your passion is actually a good advice you can give to youth?
Okay. Well, to me, follow your passion.
Yeah.
Whether is a good advice to give.
Yeah.
The first question there is to ask, what is the person's passion?
Okay.
Yes, it is only when you get to know the person's passion that will determine the encouragement you have to give the person either to go forward or to withdraw from it.
Okay.
Yes, because for you to tell somebody to follow his passion, is the passion a good one?
Okay.
Is it something that is impactable? Like something when he or she achieves, you can encourage others to, go for it. as well. Because we all have we differs in our passions. You understand? Some might have passions for good deeds
Yeah.
or good doings, while others have passions to see others fall.
Yes.
So you cannot come and tell somebody that maybe has a passion of doing bad to follow his passion.
Yeah.
So the first thing is to get to know the person's passion, and then follow your passion will now be a good advice to give to the person. Thank
Wow, in fact, this is in fact, it's totally different from every other answers I've gotten. And even funny enough, this question is an international question. Like, it's been thrown international. You understand? Even recently, I saw CNN asking this same question. Like, the way you tackled or the way you attacked this question, in fact, is just top notch. No, I must recommend you for that.
You're
So
welcome.
it means that, you see, when I say that he is experienced, I know what I'm saying. We don't just bring any kind of people to our studio. So at this junction, we'll call it a wrap for today's program. And I know that you guys enjoyed today's program. You guys want more of this. And if you make it to the end of this program at this junction, I would like you to comment, say something. You can appreciate our guest, Uncle Goody. He can talk to you. You reply your comments, he will follow you up. So at this junction, we'll call it a day. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for tuning to this station. This channel is here to inspire your esteem, amplifying your voice. It will tell you what you need to know, give you the morale, give you the answer to the problems. If you have anything you want us to discuss here, you can drop it. You will see our links on the stream, or better still, drop it in the comment section. We will tackle it with you. See you next time. Stay tuned.